Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, ba-dum. Doodle-doodle-doodle-doodle. Okay, now I need to sort out my manga list. Before I do that, what is this? This is the curved monitor, which I want to see. Window capture. Is that what I want? No. I want live stream. Yes. If I refresh this, what happens? Chat is disabled for the live stream. That's not good. So how do I get that back? What puffin? Muffin! Yeah, I'm all good. How's it going? You good? Did you enjoy Archangel's stream last night? That was pretty fun. Nice and chilled. I don't see a lot of manga streamers. Alright, how do I get copy and paste? There we go. Chat is up and running again. Do do do. Yeah, these streams are chill, and his taste in manga is so much different to what I have, which is nice and refreshing. I'm just so fixated on trying to catch up with everything that I have that I don't purchase a lot of what he has. Oh, I read Stargazing Dogs over the weekend. My days. Very emotional. Yeah, it was more about the lead up. Like you said, when I first read it, and I read the first 2 pages, I was like, oh, so that happens. So I thought it would have been spoiled, but it's not about the ending. It's about the journey. Yeah, it really was a great read. I really wish I had a better copy. I mentioned before I've got a library edition, so you can see all the stickers from where it come from. It's even got. I don't think I can get rid of this. They've stamped the paperwork. I don't think you can get rid of that unless I take a sandpaper to it. But I don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon. But no, yeah, I thought it was great. Yeah, I'm always dubious when it comes to like single volumes. Like, how are they going to tell a story that's that gripping in like several pages, like 100 pages, 60 pages, or whatever? I don't even know how many pages this one is. Around 124 pages. It's just amazing that people can come up with these stories, especially graphic novels, where a lot of it is just images. I was hooked. I was definitely hooked. Thank you for the recommendation. Right, let me get the spreadsheet up. You're finally ready to collect some new releases, are you? I can imagine the out of print stuff is really difficult to come by and expensive. Even if it is for a reasonable price, I can't imagine it's like the original retail for a lot of the out of print stuff. Especially anything that's like older than anything even as old as 2000, prior to 2010. Even some of the old One Piece and Naruto singles you can't really come by. A lot of the old Shonen Jump series, a lot of the shoujo is difficult to come by. Things like Sailor Moon they reprint over and over again. Rare and pricey, yeah, for sure. But even stuff like all the Gekiga that I know Archangel collects, it's already quite short. It's a short print run anyway. So if it's old, if it's new, then you could probably get hold of it in years to come. It will be sold out and then difficult to find. But anything from the 80s and 90s that came out, unlikely that you're going to find it, which is a shame. Because there's so many people that are willing to spend the money on it, you'd think that they would reprint it. But there's only so much paper in the world. All right, let me swap over. Let me turn this down. So what are you looking to pick up? Because there's so much going at the moment. Yeah, 10 year, anything that's even now, to be fair, things like Chainsaw Man are being picked up almost instantly, and a lot of the stuff that is coming out from Viz is being picked up before they even drop in retail stores, which is really frustrating. But yeah, anything that's really old is really hard to come by, and even stuff that's 10 years old, which doesn't seem that bad. I remember walking into a local comic book store. When was it? Maybe 5 years ago, I would say. Yeah, around 2017, 2018. And they had every series that you could imagine, just constant volumes of them. Even something as old as what's quite popular to pick up at the moment is Shaman King. I know they're doing the omnibus editions, but they have the single editions. They had them in this comic book shop, and for years I said, oh, I'll collect them at some point, but I want to get the most recent popular manga that I'm currently reading. I'll get the old stuff later. If it's still there like it was, if it's still there from years ago, then it's going to be there tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And then now it's impossible to find the single volumes at all. I think Fire Force has just finished, and the ending has some sort of connection to the previous works from the mangaka, which is Soul Eater. You can't find Soul Eater anywhere, and it's not even that old. Kaguya-sama, Like This War, yeah, Haikyuu, Golden Kamuy. Fruit Basket has always been quite difficult to find because it's quite old. I don't know why Dorohedoro suddenly became really popular. I know the anime was really well received, but before the anime, you could find it everywhere. I hope you can find them all, to be honest. Haikyuu finished, I think, just over a year ago, so they're quite hard to find. They're not out of print, but they're just a limited stock or out of stock. I believe you can find them, though. I personally, out of the ones that you've mentioned, Golden Kamuy is probably my favorite out of all of those. But then again, I don't own or haven't read a lot of seinen series, so it's probably why I'm enjoying it in comparison to Kaguya-sama. I've read a lot of romance. Haikyuu, I haven't read a lot of sports manga, but I've watched a lot of sports anime. And Fruits Basket, kind of rom-commy as well. But I hope you can find them. They're not extremely long. I think Dorohedoro is 20 odd volumes. Golden Kamuy is currently at 24. I think Kaguya-sama is also around 20 as well. Either way, it's still more money that you have to spend, but I believe you can find it. Good. Well, I hope you can find it, and I hope you can find space in the budget for it. And given that website that you sent me, I can't believe you was able to find that One Punch Man Volume 18 for me. That's such a stupidly low price, considering everywhere else it's sold out. I think on eBay I saw it for £80. Yeah, it's very easy to spend all your money on manga, for sure. Having a budget is definitely key. I wish I gave myself a budget years ago, but I'm here now with a small collection. Right, have I updated anything since? So Minish Cap, I read the Minish Cap, so that is now finished. I also read Oracle of Seasons, Phantom Hourglass, Skyward Sword, and I didn't read Twilight Princess. So finish. Have you got any of those series, or are you looking to pick them up in their entirety, or just as and when you come across them? I must admit, I really dislike purchasing multiple volumes. Purchasing volumes from multiple series, because you end up only getting 1 or 2 volumes of so many different series. I much prefer bulk buying a whole series, because then I can read it at least. I'm not a big fan of reading one volume, because then I forget and have to reread it again in months down the line. Link to the Past. Oh, I also finished Link to the Past and Four Swords as well. You have a few volumes of each already. That's good. Yeah, I'd say go for Golden Kamuy first, but maybe Kaguya-sama, because I think those volumes seem to fly off the shelves really quickly in comparison to anything else. Right, what else? Did I put down that I read Stargazing Dog? No. So that is now read. Finished. Vinland Saga, I put down I've read 2 of those. What else did I read? I think I finished Boys Run the Riot, and I think I've already updated that. Yes, I have. One Punch Man 2020. And then my Dress Up Darling, I've got all those as well. I think that's everything. So that was a quick update on the log. So I'm at 33% read, which is good. Read them. Especially sometimes you see people, they'll get like 100 volumes in a month. I can only read around, what have I read so far? So my average, actually, let me do number 8. I need to do the 8th week. I'm averaging, I think I'm around, it's around 35 to 30 or 40 volumes a month. I don't know how people can buy 100 volumes and then read them all. Yeah, exactly. You spend all your time hunting for the manga, you buy the manga, and then you spend more time hunting for the rest of the stuff. And unfortunately, the realization is that you'll never own every manga. You can only own so much. Alright, I actually need to update my read week, so I'll be back in just 2 secs. Yep. So I keep a little diary of things that I do during the day, but I also note down all the manga that I read. So from last week, Monday, I had read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 volumes. I'm pretty sure I read 12. I read Oracle Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, but I didn't write down that I had read Oracle of Seasons. Yeah, I think what many people do, probably maybe young people or people who are just getting into the hobby, they tend to look at other people's collections and think, oh, I want that, oh, I want that. I'm guilty of exactly the same thing. And they go out and buy like 1 or 2 volumes of each one. But the truth is, you'll never be up to date. Yeah, and it's true. You could own everything, but you're not going to enjoy everything. I think a lot of people do like experiencing different stories, and that way they could at least get involved in the conversation and tell people if they don't like a particular series or whatnot. If you take One Piece, for example, honestly, I don't think I could. I think it's one of my favorite manga of all time, but I don't think I could recommend it. One, because of its length, but two, its pacing. I personally am quite happy with the way it's paced, but I think by today's standards, it's quite slow if you compare it to something like My Hero Academia, or if you One Punch Man, or even Jujutsu Kaisen, something that's really fast paced. Jujutsu Kaisen is extremely lacking in the dialogue department. You could read a whole volume in like 20 minutes. And then there's always the what people consider the elitist manga, things like Vagabond, Vinland Saga. I don't know. I don't think Golden Kamui's up there, but JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, all those kind of manga series that I feel like is almost in everyone's collection. Everyone seems to have them. Zoro King, how's it going? You really enjoyed watching my video? Oh, thanks, dude. That's much appreciated. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, this is just a chill stream. I don't go live for very long. I update my manga list. I just chat whoever's in chat, and that's around it, really. I think I'm missing reading a volume somewhere. Either way, so this was the 5th week, which is February, so that is 34 volumes, so that will be 33, because on the 5th week included 1 day of January. So I am averaging around 34 volumes a month so far. Yeah, 10 years ago, you could only compare One Piece to other things of the time, things like Naruto, Bleach. Actually, I think Bleach had finished by then, maybe. But yeah, you know, Hunter x Hunter. I can't even remember what else was in Shonen Jump at the time. 10 years ago, I think even Death Note was in Shonen Jump at the time. But yeah, I think by today's standards, it's definitely lacking. So I don't think I could honestly recommend One Piece to a lot of, like, to newcomers anyway. Especially if you want to physically collect it, because 1, it's long. 2, it's going to be expensive. You're looking at 100 volumes by the end of the year. Even if you get them at an extremely ridiculous price, even if you get them for like $2, £2 a volume, that's still £200. If you're a new manga collector, you might not have that kind of cash. And even if you do, that's just one series. You think how many other series you could buy instead of buying the whole of One Piece? I'm pretty sure my diary is incorrect. Oh no, I read Oracle Seasons the previous week. That is fine. Man, I'm only up to date on 3 series. That sucks. I'm behind on a lot. Okay, well, that is it for the manga. It's frustrating that I have to refresh the chat every single time. Right, Manga Spreadsheet is up to date. Board Hitman, how's it going? Ever get a chance to get Drifting Dragons? Yeah, so that's actually on my next to read. So today is the last day of February, and I haven't read any manga at all. I'm planning on doing this stream. I have a video that I'm going to go live on afterwards, and then yeah, I'm hopefully going to start reading it tomorrow. I'm going to be purchasing the next few volumes. I'm very much looking forward to it. I've looked at the artwork and it's so clean, so smooth, and like most people, I love dragons, so I'm looking forward to that. Thank you very much for the recommendation. I'm sure it's going to be amazing. Yeah, One Piece is extremely long. I think volume 30 is... what's volume 30? Volume 30 of One Piece. That's Skypiea. I know there's a meme at the moment where everyone's skipping out Skypiea. But yeah, at that point, it just finished a massive long arc, and you're now going into another one. So there's a lot of setup. With One Piece, they go from island to island. So there's always that lull at the end of the island, and then it gets excited midway through, and it's really exciting towards the end. And then that's around it. You get all the One Piece backstory and lore. The island arc finishes, and then they kind of move on to the next thing and do the same, rinse and repeat. Unboxing Girl, how's it going? What's the time where you are? Must be what, lunchtime now? When are you coming? When are you coming back to England? Soon? How's your mum? Amazon. $3.24, it's just after lunch. What did you have for lunch? All right, let me go on to here. Let's... Okay, I want to actually want to activate my Amazon Prime. End of July, she's doing good. Or doing so-so, sorry. Oh, sorry to hear. Hopefully she gets better. Are you working at a school for cafeteria? Pizza day. Do you have like, is it square pieces or do you have the triangular pieces? Because when I was at school, they made massive rectangular pizzas and they would just cut them into squares and you'd have the squares. Before I actually go on to Amazon, I need to activate my Amazon Prime because I want to set up some pre-orders because there's a load of manga that's just come out. Yeah, no, Born. I think I'm going to enjoy it. It's got dragons in it, so I'm already set that I know I'm gonna like. Any manga that haven't been released yet? I think recently Viz just announced a couple that got cancelled that I really liked. Phantom Seer, so that's coming out later on, and obviously Tokyo Revengers because I watched the anime last year, so I'm really looking forward to those for sure. So that's why I actually want. I think I've already put a pre-order in for Tokyo Revengers, but I'm really looking forward to Phantom Seer because I was actually going to get the Japanese versions because I just loved it so much. I just want to see the artwork. And how was my day? My day was good. I work 9 till 5. Luckily, I'm in a great position where I can work from home. I work from home 4 days a week and then once in the office, which is in the city of London. It takes me around 2 hours to get in from door to door. So I'm very fortunate that I can actually work and work comfortably from home. I'm very lucky. Oh, you do square pieces as well? My puffin does have a YouTube channel. Oh wait, no, he has an Instagram account. He does have one video. I did watch it last year. I've got it here. Right here. Go sub. Alright, I just need to quickly set up my Amazon. I think it's nearly done. How do I... Amazon is so complicated. Prime... I'm pretty sure I saw that Muffin was going to upload videos more often. And he uploaded the one, and that was it. He bounced. No more. I see you doing a lot of like sweet boxes unboxing as well. Boxy. Unboxy. What are you looking to purchase? What manga are you picking up? Plan email free trial. Okay, I think I've got my free trial up and ready now. Perfect. Okay, so now I need to get up my spreadsheet and find out what I'm up to date on and what I need to pre-order. A bunch of girly stuff. Was it loads of rom-com stuff? Loads of are you into BL? I haven't got any BL. I've asked for recommendations, but no one's given me any. The first thing I want to do is change this. All right. Okay, I'm ready. What is in need of pre-ordering? Phantom Seer. I don't think it's up and running. Volume 1, August. Oh, you can pre-order all the volumes. No, that's Kindle. Kindle. Oh, they're all Kindle. German edition. French. So you can't order any of them. Great. That's what I wanted. Oh, Add Dreams at Dusk? I've got that. Is that BL? Because if it is, then that's like ticked off. Oh, you got some Yuri? Yeah, I don't think I have any. In saying that, I just picked up Sweet Blue Flowers. I think that is Girl Love. Okay, my puppy. I just got volume 1 of Our Dreams at Dusk. I ordered them back in January, which is really annoying. I ordered all 4 volumes, and literally within the next hour, they said 3 of them are on back order because they were sold out. So obviously someone purchased them at the same time as me. So I've been sitting on volume 3 for just over a month, and I've just got volume 1 through. So I might give the first volume a read. But yeah, I don't particularly want to have too much of everything. My go-to is always shonen or action, not necessarily shonen, just action a lot of the time, because that's kind of what I've grown up with. But I want to kind of experience a lot of other things as well. Not just because I want to, because I like it, but I just don't know if I don't like it or do like it. Okay, so it looks like Phantom Seer is a no-go. So what have I got here? Girls. Girls are a good pick. Is that the name of it? Girls are a good pick. What was it called? Girlfriends. Is it just called Girlfriends? Oh, it's literally called Girlfriends. Realistic is fine. Donuts under the crescent moon. Oh, this looks nice. This looks really nice. I like this. The artwork looks nice. What's with the donuts, though? What do the donuts mean? It does look nice. I'm feeling that. Fantasy is digital only? No. I thought the Twitter said it was gonna. The tweet that they set out was gonna be physical. No? Who am I looking for? Viz. I'm not gonna find it. Their timeline's too long. I think it was just over a week ago. Damn it. You're right. Why are you right? Why can't you be wrong? Aw, man. I'm sure I wrote. Oh, man. Yeah, I did. I obviously didn't read the whole tweet. I obviously got that excited. That's such a shame. Oh, well. It sucks, but it is what it is. Oh, it was the snack that they first shared. That makes sense. For some reason, my mind was going somewhere else and I didn't want to know. But that sounds cute. I haven't read it, but I watched Citrus. That was pretty cool. Where am I? Deadman Wonderland. Let's... I don't think I need to pre-order anything from home. I think everything I need is just new stuff that I want to collect. Oh, you messaged me on Instagram? Thank you. I'll have a quick look. Chainsaw Man. Alright, let's see. Can I order Golden Kamui? I want 25 now. I think it comes out in March. I'm actually going to be taking a trip to Forbidden Planet soon. So I don't think I'll get volume 25. I don't think I need it just yet. If I can hold off. Hell's Paradise, no. Oh, can I do Kaiju number 8? Kaiju. Why is my... There we go. Kaiju. Not number 5, number 8. Let me add that in. In saying that, so you can get it cheaper than you can on Amazon. Maybe I won't pre-order anything just yet. Uzumaki is quite expensive though, isn't it? How'd you spell it? Solar Nin. Is this one volume? Oh, this is a different language, that's why. I think you might be right. Wow, look how cheap it is in comparison. Amazon's expensive. Trip. Spriggan as well. There's so many recommendations you guys are giving me. Town of Pigs. Let me have a look at that one. Do you know who it's by? Oh, does he? Do you have to put who it's by? Actually, I kind of don't. I just realised if I look it up, I might get spoilers on the images. I don't know what's wrong with my keyboard. There we go. Town of Pigs. Probably not coming up for a while. It says adults only. So I'm just going to stay away from that one. I'm going to look at it off stream. These small little publishers. I've never even heard of Starfruit Books. What else do they do? They do a lot of small stuff. Oh, they do When Pink Rain Falls. I've heard of that. Springers as well, yeah? Spriggan. Yo, that's super old. Is that getting English publication as well, is it? Sasaki Miyano. What is this? Just I can't tell. Is this a... Ah, here's a boy. I couldn't tell because he was in like a little, just a shirt. I couldn't tell if he was a boy or a girl. Can I... There we go. Cute. Kev, that time I got reincarnated as slime. I really enjoyed the anime, the first season. I haven't really been too interested in like season 2, where it got all like political and stuff. I was more interested in the whole world building kind of thing. But I might pick it up. How many volumes of this are there? It's still ongoing. There are currently 4 volumes in English. Oh wow, they're sold out everywhere. Other than volume 5. It really is hard to find manga these days. I think now is the perfect time. Like you said, Puffin, for all these old series to come out because people will just jump on them. We've got such a huge generation of people who want to reread them from when they were first released in Japanese, and people obviously reading scans. And there's such a huge couple, like 2 or 3 maybe generations since these have been popular, since these came out, that I reckon so many people will purchase them. Oh, is it your friend that you do your videos with? Oh no, sold out already. Ah, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can find it. What's it like over there in the US of A? with like collecting manga. Obviously, I think the whole world is struggling with obtaining manga right now. Your best friend should be coming over to England as well. Right, I think I'm going to make another tab on this spreadsheet that I have. I'm going to call it Recommendations. Sasaki and Miyano. What else did I have from you guys? Yeah, I hear Right Stuff is very good. Although I think Right Stuff is worldwide as well. Is Gigant good? Because from what I can tell from the book, it's just about boobs. A girl with big boobs, and she gets really big. I don't really know. I don't know what the premise is of the story. It's by the same guy who did Gantz, right? Or nah? Am I just making that up? Yeah, he did Gantz. You know, I really didn't want to purchase manga tonight. I just wanted to pre-order loads of stuff. But now I feel like I need to. Let me stick donuts under the crescent moon. What was that horror one that you mentioned? Not Puffin. Where was it? Town of Pigs. Yeah, I don't know about in-stock trades. Right Stuff is worldwide. It just takes a long time for most of the stuff. Oh, you bought all of Gundam Thunderbolt? Isn't that really rare, though? It sounds like everyone is kind of just struggling. What about Barnes and Noble? Everyone keeps saying, a lot of the videos that I watch from American manga tubers, they say Barnes and Noble have normally got stock all the time. Is that always the case, or is it? I guess it depends on the Barnes and Nobles, right? Trying to get your hands on Kami-sama Kiss? Yeah. I wish you the best of luck in that one. I too was looking for that, and then I realized how expensive Volume 1 was on eBay at like 10 times the price. Yeah, it is ridiculous. It's just such a high demand. But I don't think many people are purchasing volumes for that kind of price. I might look into Gigants, then the thing is, it looks quite funny. A girl who just like grows randomly. If you send it, my puff, if you send it to me on, can you send it to me on Instagram? I don't know why, because nothing's popping up in the chat to say that anything's been deleted. So maybe just send it to me privately. You've been trying to get Hunter Hunter. Yeah, Hunter Hunter. Hunter times Hunter. Hunter x Hunter. That's another one. I mentioned earlier on in the stream. Shaman King is also another one. That's really old and hard to come by. I think, unlike Hunter Hunter, Shaman King has got a reprint with the omnibuses. But yeah, I don't even know if they're reprinting Hunter Hunter at all. You sent me a message weeks ago. I'm very terrible at reading messages. Was it on Instagram or was it on... Let me have a look, actually. Because I think... Yeah, I got it. Is it here? I was actually looking. You know, I presume you're talking about this message here? Or are you talking about on the Instagram? Yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to reading DMs and stuff because I work 9 to 5. I'm just so busy. On Instagram, because I'm normally busy, I tend to just look at the message, read the message. All right, I'll come back to that later. But I never do. I never do. Yeah, my Puffin, if you wouldn't mind sending it to me, that would be great. Oh, Barnes & Noble's charge full price today? More than Amazon. What is Barnes & Noble just books? Is that all it does? Sorry for my ignorance, but I'm a UK citizen. I have no idea what Barnes & Noble is. But every time I watch videos and people going to Barnes & Nobles, they just do books. It's alright. I'll check out after the stream. I will check out my DMs, I promise. What got me into manga anime? I grew up in the 90s, so watching TV, I was very privileged to have a TV. And yeah, just cartoon. We used to watch Cartoon Network all the time. And our cartoon, I think it was Cartoon Network or maybe Nickelodeon, one of the two channels, at around 7 o'clock in the evening would change to Toonami. And then it would show things like Cowboy Bebop, Dragon Ball Z, Shaman King, and Pokemon as well was a big thing in the 90s. I just watch all those, and it kind of just stuck with me. And then I found out that they're not just TV shows; they're also books as well. So I started collecting the books. I think after I left school, so like in my early 20s. Yeah, just like most people, just watching TV. That's how most people get into it. And I was very lucky that everyone in my school enjoyed Dragon Ball Z. I hear horror stories of people being bullied for liking anime, but in our school, it was It was almost like if you didn't watch Dragon Ball, then you were shunned. Every boy watched Dragon Ball, and a lot of girls enjoyed watching Pokemon and Sailor Moon as well. Books a Million is Books a Million is Books a Million a store? Or is that just online as well? Ah, it's a physical store, is it? It looks like. See, with us, we have a few different comic book stores. There's one called Forbidden Planet, and it always does 3 for 2. Well, it has 3 for 2 on most of their catalogs, just not everything. For the longest time, when Attack on Titan came out in 2013, none of their volumes were 3 for 2 on that. You had to buy outright the single volumes, full price. There was no deals. But things like One Piece, the newest volume would drop. It was full price, and then the next week it would go to 3 for 2, which is great. But now you just can't get any of the latest volumes. I think Born Hitman, I think a lot of comic book places tend to do that. They tend to start with like loads of fiction and fantasy books, graphic novels, and then they go into the broad spectrum of like geek culture. So like board games, music, movies, and stuff. So I guess Barnes and Nobles is similar to probably Forbidden Planet that we have over here. You sent that thing to me on Instagram. Thank you, McPuffin. Yeah, I remember you saying you only started late July last year. How big is your collection? Okay, if you like The Hunt, I hate The Hunt. I prefer going to a bookstore and just, you know, casually browsing, and if I see something that I like, I'll pick it up. I'll sometimes go in mind with something in mind, but if it's not there, it's no biggie. Nowadays, it frustrates me, but I hate The Hunt. I hate The Hunt. I think it was last week, I was streaming, or the week before, I was trying to look for one volume of One Punch Man, volume 18, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I hated every second of it. $136. That's quite a lot. 15 you want to sell? Are they all of different series, or are they all of one series? Okay, so I've just looked at pretty much everything that I've wanted to pre-order, and it looks like I've got everything already pre-ordered, so I don't think I need to pre-order anything else. I was really looking forward to pre-ordering Phantom Seer, but it's digital only. Maybe I'll buy it digitally, because then maybe at some point they will they'll do it physically, but maybe not. Who knows? I don't know why my chat keeps disappearing. It doesn't make sense. Do I read Western or American comics? I don't. That's the short answer. But I am open to it. I have read Spider-Man, some Superman, and Batman in the past. I have a friend who's, well, not so much now, but he was heavily into comics, so I would read those as well with him. But the thing is, I find with a lot of the superhero stuff, is that they reset the universe quite often, so they retell the same stories, same villains, etc. Not to say that's a bad thing. What else had I read? Walking Dead. I had read some of the Walking Dead as well. That was quite good. I don't know how it fares against the TV show though. Oh, so you just purchased them for $1, and then they just kind of give them to you, and you didn't really like them. Hopefully, you can sell them on for a little bit of a profit. Nowadays, everything's kind of holding its value. Once back in the day, you'd purchase a book for £7, $9, and you'd lose its value by half the moment that you purchased it. Now, doubles, triples. It started in February, already have 53 volumes. Wow. I just did a manga haul and I had 18 volumes this month. 53 is quite a lot. What did you pick up? Yeah, sometimes it's worth just getting rid of manga as quick as possible just to make space. Space is one of the most, it's probably your biggest enemy when it comes to collecting manga. Obviously, financial situation differs for everyone as well. But I think if you've got money to spend on manga and you end up with something like this, you know, I purchased this bookcase summer last year and I'm already running out of space. It holds around 700 volumes. Before I purchased it, I think I had just under 400 volumes. And now I'm at breaking point with more on the way. And I need to find more space. I lost my pen. Okay, so I've actually done everything that I've wanted to do today. So yeah, I've updated my manga. I've updated everything that I've read. I've updated all of my spreadsheet. I've typed in all your recommendations from chat, so I'll organize them. I've also, well, nothing new, but I pre-ordered pretty much everything already that needs to be pre-ordered up until around August. So everything up until August will be coming when it comes. So I think I'm going to end stream. I actually want to try maybe read some manga tonight. I don't know what any of you guys are doing. Unboxing, it's still quite early for you. You still got dinner to come. You still got so much time. But I think that is it for me. Yeah, Kev, I think at this point you just need to get a bookcase. Just make sure it's big enough that it holds more than 53. You want it to hold a fair few. A fair few. Are you collected Komi Can't Communicate? I actually had a look through today at the books because I just picked up volume 2 and I didn't realize it's kind of similar to like a 4-coma style where it's just like 4 images pretty much. Sometimes the pages are different. Sometimes they'll have like one big panel and then 2 smaller panels. But yeah, I didn't realize it was like that. I thought it was just more like a traditional one. Zom 100 is supposed to be really good. The Spy X Family is actually really funny. A lot of people are picking it up now. It's quite hard to find. But it's going to skyrocket when the anime comes, I reckon. Dinner, read manga. That sounds like a good night to me. I've already eaten. So I think I'm just going to chill. I'm going to read some manga. And I've just uploaded a new video. If you have time, feel free to click it. Give it a like if you wouldn't mind. That would be much appreciated. If you don't have time, just click it. Let it roll in the background. And yeah, that would make me happy. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, morning, evening, night. And I normally try and stream for like an hour, maybe, every so often, just so I can update my manga spreadsheet. And then if you're around, I'll chat. If not, then I'll just sit here talking to myself. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time.